Have you ever wondered what could happen if you change the way you speak to yourself? Most people don't realize it, but the conversations you have in your head define the life you live. For the next 21 days, I challenge you to flip the script. Talk to yourself like your life depends on it, because it does. Every word you whisper in your mind shapes your identity, your choices, your energy. Stop waking up with doubt and fear. Wake up and say, I'm built for this. Speak like someone who's had enough of playing small. Say it out loud. I'm not average, I'm not weak, and I'm not giving in. This isn't just self-help fluff. It's your new weapon, your new habit, your daily ritual. Speak power, speak discipline, speak victory. Speak victory. You've been trained your entire life to talk to yourself negatively. You don't even realize it. You mess up and the first thing you say is, I'm so stupid. You fail and you whisper, I knew I'd fail. Enough of that. For the next 21 days, we reverse the curse. You will talk to yourself like you are your own coach, your own hero, your own voice of power. Why? Because no one's coming to rescue you. No one hears those dark thoughts but you. So it's your job to speak louder than the fear. When your brain says, you can't respond immediately, I've done harder things. When it says, you're tired, say, tired doesn't matter. Discipline does. Every morning before you touch your phone, you speak life. Say today, I dominate my emotions. Say it with force. Stand up and speak it like a declaration. I am in control of my mind, not the other way around. You do this every day and something starts to shift. At first, it feels weird, right? You'll feel fake, like you're just saying stuff. But don't quit, because repetition reprograms reality. When you speak something long enough, your subconscious starts believing it. And once your subconscious is on board, your actions follow like a soldier to a general. This is how transformation begins, by rewiring the internal dialogue. Look at the science. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. It's based on this. It proves that changing the way you think changes the way you feel. And changing how you feel changes what you do. When you think I'm not good enough, your body slouches, your spirit weakens, your confidence crumbles. But when you affirm, I can handle anything today throws at me, your brain lights up, your body adjusts, your energy rises. This isn't wishful thinking. It's biology. Your thoughts create neural pathways, and those pathways decide how your life unfolds. Speak to yourself like you're creating a new road, and drive it daily. Let's go deeper. You've got trauma, you've got baggage, and you've got pain. You're human, but you're not defined by what broke you. You're defined by what you do next. So for 21 days, remind yourself daily, I am not my past. Say it loud, I forgive myself. I let go of the shame. I'm proud of my growth. Do you know how powerful that is? You've been dragging old weight for years, talking to yourself like a prisoner. Enough. It's time to speak like someone who's finally ready to be free. Look in the mirror and say, I am becoming better, stronger, clearer. Every single day when you talk to yourself like this, your brain begins to look for evidence to support those statements. That's called the reticular activating system. Russ, it filters what you see based on what you believe. If you keep saying I'm a loser, guess what your brain shows you? Failure, rejection, missed chances. But if you start saying I'm powerful, your RAS will find moments where you are. It's not magic, it's psychology. Talk like a winner, and your mind will start collecting proof that you are one. Say it now. I win because I decide to win. Make it your truth one thought at a time. Let's talk discipline. Motivation is cool, but it's not reliable. You won't feel fired up every morning, and that's why you train your self-talk to run on commands, not feelings. You say, I do what needs to be done, whether I feel like it or not. Say it with grit. I show up for myself every damn day. When your mood is low, your self-talk pulls you up. When you're distracted, your inner voice redirects. This is how the elite think. They don't wait for motivation. They command their mind, and that's what you're learning to do now. For 21 days, this is your mental boot camp. Now hear this. When things go wrong, and they will, you don't collapse. You don't talk to yourself like a victim. You say, this challenge was made for me. You say, pressure reveals my power. Start flipping every obstacle into fuel. You don't whine. You don't retreat. You rise. Your inner dialogue becomes your shield. When people doubt you, you say, let them watch. When you fail, you say, this is just part of my comeback story. Do you feel that? That fire building inside, that's who you really are. Let the voice inside you roar louder than the noise outside you. It's not just about being positive, it's about being intentional. Anyone can repeat cheesy affirmations, but you speak with intensity, emotion, and precision. You say, I trust myself. You say, I make smart moves. You say, I can handle chaos and stay calm. These aren't just words. These are battle cries. Every morning, speak them with conviction. Every night, repeat them with gratitude. For 21 days, flood your mind with words that build, not break. That heal, not harm. You are reprogramming your life sentence, one powerful phrase at a time. Listen, most people live and die without ever mastering their inner voice. They let self-doubt run wild. Let fear narrate their story. Let failure become their identity. Not you. You are the one who flips the script. You are the one who speaks faith when others whisper fear. For the next 21 days, your job is simple. Talk to yourself like a champion. Talk like your words matter, because they do. Talk like every phrase is building your future, because it is. This is your time. This is your turn. This is your transformation. Speak like your soul is listening, because it is. When you wake up tomorrow, don't just roll out of bed, rise with purpose. Before your feet touch the floor, say this: I'm alive, I'm ready, and today I make progress. Say it with power, with presence, with fire in your chest. The world has enough people dragging themselves through the day, complaining about how tired they are, how unfair life is. You speak life the moment your eyes open. You start strong and stay strong because you command your day. You declare it before it unfolds. Today, I conquer distraction. Today, I control my reactions. Today, I own my attitude. That's how a leader begins the day, with words that awaken the warrior. Some people speak defeat before they've even had breakfast. It's going to be one of those days, they mumble. And guess what? It becomes exactly that. Why? Because your words are the blueprint your brain follows. So instead of default negativity, start with, I make the best out of any situation. Even if your job sucks, your bank account's low, or people are testing your patience, talk like a boss. I'm grateful for what I have and hungry for what I deserve. That sentence alone shifts your perspective. The right self-talk doesn't ignore reality. It creates a stronger one. Speak power over problems. You need to understand, your words aren't just noise. They're spells, they're seeds. They plant ideas that grow into outcomes. If you say, I always mess things up, your brain believes it. If you say, I'm learning and getting better, your mind adapts to it. Speak like you're training a soldier inside of you. Talk to yourself like a warrior would talk to his future self. I'm not the same person I was last week. I may be struggling, but I never quit. This is how you stay in the game. Not by avoiding hard times, but by guiding your mind through them with commanding, empowering words. Every time you speak doubt, you give your insecurities more control. But every time you speak courage, you remind yourself who you really are. You can't afford to go one more day letting your internal voice be soft, scared, or weak. It's time to go loud, loud in your belief, loud in your vision, loud in your discipline. Say it with force. I'm focused. I'm disciplined. I'm building something they can't even understand yet. It's not about impressing others. It's about impressing it onto your subconscious. Keep saying it until your behavior matches your beliefs. Now let's get real. There will be moments you want to quit. You'll feel like your words aren't working, like your energy is drained. That's when the real test begins. That's when you double down. Don't just talk positive. Talk like your survival depends on it. Say it through gritted teeth. I've come too far to stop now. Say it when your knees shake, when your mind screams, I can't, and respond back. Yes, I can, and I will. This kind of talk builds resilience. It becomes your armor when life throws punches. You'll still get hit, but your mind won't collapse. It'll fight back. What about the people around you? The ones who laugh when you talk like this? Let them laugh. They don't understand, because they don't see what you're building. This is not for their approval, it's for your alignment. You're not talking to impress them. You're talking to command yourself. Let them call it corny. You call it control. You are not obligated to shrink your self-talk to make others comfortable. Speak in a way that reflects where you're going, not where they expect you to stay. I'm going places they'll never understand. Say it until it becomes your emotional truth. Let's use this moment to install a few power statements. These are non-negotiable. You say them daily. You don't skip them. Ready? I have unshakable self-belief. I face discomfort without hesitation. I don't beg, I build. I'm becoming more disciplined than I've ever been. I execute without excuses. These aren't just phrases. They are personal promises. You make them in the dark so they hold you in the storm. You make them until they become your identity. Say them so often they echo in your mind even when you're silent. This is your new language, the language of strength. Now let's talk about how you speak in setbacks. Your project fails, someone betrays you, you lose money. What do you say? This is a lesson, not a loss. You don't spiral, you strategize, you don't crumble, you calculate. Your voice in failure determines how long you stay down. Speak like a builder. Good! Now I know what doesn't work. This test is building my toughness. I'm the kind of person who gets back up. That's the voice of someone who's dangerous to defeat. That's the voice that creates comebacks. Use your words to rise, not to ruin yourself. Remember, your brain records every word you say. So talk like someone who values their future. When you say I'll try, your brain hears hesitation. But when you say I will, it hears certainty. Swap maybe with absolutely. Replace I hope with I choose. Be specific, be deliberate, be firm. I will wake up early. I will go to the gym. I will handle my business like a professional. You're not just saying things, you're programming yourself. Your self-talk is your operating system. Upgrade it. Install belief. Install conviction. Delete self-pity. Speak the future you deserve into motion. Finally, let's talk gratitude. It's not soft, it's strength. Saying, I'm thankful is not passive, it's power. You say, I'm grateful for my breath, my body, and this chance to grow, because that energy attracts more. When you talk with gratitude, your mood elevates. Your clarity sharpens. You stop waiting for more and start maximizing what's already yours. I'm grateful, but I'm not settling. That's the perfect balance. That's the edge. Speak like someone who appreciates life but refuses to stay stuck in it. This is the voice that moves mountains, that calms storms, that wins battles. Let me ask you something real. How long are you going to let your old voice run the show? The one that tells you you're not ready. The one that keeps replaying mistakes from 10 years ago. That voice isn't you. It's just an outdated program. And for the next 21 days, you're uninstalling it. Say it with me. That version of me is gone. Let it echo. That voice no longer has power over me. Don't whisper it, command it. Every time your past tries to sneak in and whisper, you'll never change, you yell back, watch me. You owe it to yourself to speak like the person you're becoming, not the one you've outgrown. You've got to catch yourself in real time. When you feel anxiety rise, don't just let it take over. Talk to it. I see you, but I don't follow you. When doubt creeps in, you don't freeze, you speak. You speak. I'm calm. I'm capable. I'm clear. Speak slower if your thoughts are racing. Speak stronger if you're feeling weak. Your voice is your lever. Use it to shift your internal state. You don't need perfect circumstances to feel powerful. You just need powerful self-talk. It's your reset button, your anchor. Every moment you feel like losing control, use your words to bring yourself back to center. Imagine walking into every room like the voice in your head is your hype man. Not arrogance, just conviction. When you walk into work, into the gym, into a meeting, say, I belong here. When you feel nervous, say, my presence matters. Your inner dialogue isn't for decoration, it's for domination. It keeps you grounded when the world tries to shake you. It keeps you driven when you're surrounded by distractions. You are not at the mercy of other people's energy. You're powered by your own. Talk like it. I bring value everywhere I go. Make that your mindset, and your energy will prove it. Here's a brutal truth. No one is talking to you more than you are, and no one's words are shaping you more than your own. That means, if your inner voice is toxic, no external praise will fix you. But if your inner voice is trained, no external hate can break you. Let that sink in. For 21 days, speak to yourself like your own best friend, mentor, and motivator. I've got my own back. I'm proud of how far I've come. I'm learning fast. I'm growing daily. That's your new mental environment. And once your mind is safe and strong, nothing outside can take you down. What do you say when you look in the mirror? Most people see flaws. You start your day with a statement. I'm building a masterpiece. Even if your body isn't perfect. Even if you feel tired, bloated, or broken, you speak love, not hate. I'm not finished, but I'm proud of the progress. That right there is self-respect. Your words should not attack your reflection. They should affirm your direction. You don't need to look like anyone else to speak like someone powerful. You just need to recognize that every version of you deserves encouragement. Talk to that reflection like it's royalty. Repetition is everything. If you say something once, it's a whisper. But if you say it daily, it becomes law. That's why you keep repeating your affirmations even when you don't feel them, especially when you don't feel them. That's the test. Day 9, day 14, day 17, those are the danger zones. That's when your brain says, this isn't working. And you respond, I don't skip days. I keep building. Say it again and again. Consistency rewires me. It's like water shaping stone. It doesn't happen instantly, but eventually the pattern becomes your personality. Your words become your reality. Let's zoom in on how you speak about problems. Most people say, "This is too much." You say, "This is making me stronger." Others say, "I can't take this." You say, "I'm built for this." You are flipping the script every time life throws chaos your way. When your energy dips, talk it up. I've got more in the tank. When your faith feels thin, say, "I'm divinely guided. I'll find a way." This isn't denial, it's mental direction. Problems don't stop your path, they refine your process. So speak with bold clarity every time fear tries to fog your vision. Your mind follows the tone you set. Make it fearless. You've probably been told to fake it till you make it. Forget that. Instead, speak it till you see it. I'm evolving, I'm leveling up, I'm no longer entertaining weak thoughts. Speak it daily, and your identity will rise to meet your vocabulary. That's not magic, it's neuroscience. Identity follows intention. If you keep calling yourself lazy, you act lazy. If you call yourself driven, you start to prove it to yourself. The words you say become the proof your brain searches for. Speak it until the shift is undeniable, until your habits match your mantras, until your actions mirror your affirmations. And here's the secret few people understand. It's not just what you say, it's how you say it. Say it with force, with emotion, with full body energy. You can't mumble your way into greatness. Stand up when you say your affirmations, breathe deeper. Project your voice. Let your nervous system feel every syllable. I'm in control now. Say it like you mean it. Like the world depends on it, because your world does. These 21 days aren't about comfort. They're about commanding your voice to match your vision. They're about building a new emotional home, one sentence at a time. By now, you've started to feel the shift. You're not reacting to life like you used to. You're not speaking from pain, you're speaking from power. You're not repeating old doubts. You're rehearsing your new destiny. That's the result of intentional inner dialogue. You've planted new seeds in your subconscious. Keep watering them. Keep repeating them. You're not the same person you were when this started, and you're not going back. Say this right now with every fiber in you. I am rewriting my story. I am stronger than I was yesterday. I am becoming who I was meant to be. What if you treated every word you say to yourself like a spell that bends reality? Not metaphorically, literally. Imagine your voice echoing into the universe, carving your future in stone. That's how much power your self-talk carries. So why speak fear when you could speak fire? Why whisper limitations when your voice was built for war cries? For the next 21 days, you're not just repeating affirmations. You're forging weapons. Words that slice through doubt, commands that summon courage, declarations that drag the future toward you like gravity. Say it. Every word I say pulls power toward me. Start talking to yourself like you're the CEO of your destiny. Wake up and conduct a boardroom meeting in your mind. Ask yourself, what are today's mission objectives? What energy am I bringing to the table? What weakness needs to be fired? This isn't a joke, it's strategic. Build a system around your thoughts. Are you leading yourself or being led by fear? The strongest people talk to themselves like commanders, not complainers. Try it. Say, today, I lead my thoughts. I lead my emotions. I lead my actions. I am the boss. Speak to your future self like they're already watching you. Like they're counting on you to carry the weight, to take the hits, to show up. Imagine 90-year-old you, smiling with pride, whispering, "Don't stop, you're making me real." That version of you deserves a warrior, not a worrier. So speak like you're building that legacy right now. Everything I say echoes into my future. I'm proud of who I'm becoming. Picture that future version applauding you every time you speak strength over stress. Your future isn't something you find, it's something you speak into existence. Talk like you're casting vision, not begging for clarity. Stop saying, "I hope I'll make it." Say, "I will create it." Don't say, "One day I'll be successful." Say, "Every move I make builds my empire." Paint your future with sentences so vivid your soul feels it before your eyes ever see it. Talk in pictures. I see myself walking into rooms I once feared. I feel the power of being completely in control of my destiny. This kind of talk isn't just motivation. It's visualization with a heartbeat. Make your self-talk so electric, even your fear starts to doubt itself. When you talk to yourself, make it theatrical. Add soundtracks in your head. Seriously, play background music in your mind that matches your words. Imagine saying, "I am unstoppable," with a mental orchestra blasting behind you. This isn't silly, it's psychological anchoring. The brain associates tone, emotion, rhythm, and when you layer those with fierce, consistent affirmations, they imprint deeper. Create a theme song in your mind. Play it when you're walking into a challenge. Say your words with rhythm, with beat, with swag. Talk to yourself like a movie hero preparing for battle. Here's a wild idea. Give your inner critic a name and fire them. Make them a character. Talk to them directly. Hey, Carl, you're done here. You've been holding me back for too long. Replace them with a new voice, one with purpose, one who believes in you. Create that character, name them, visualize their voice, deep, strong, clear. That's the one you listen to now. Say it out loud. I no longer accept advice from fear. I've hired strength. I've hired vision. I've hired clarity. Make your inner world as animated and alive as your dreams deserve it to be. Speak not only to yourself, but through yourself. Become a megaphone for your future tribe. Talk like someone is always listening. Someone who needs your example to survive, because they are. Someone out there is one decision away from quitting, but your decision to speak power could ripple through space and save them. I don't just speak for me. I speak for every silent warrior watching. Say it loud. My voice is bigger than me. Talk like your words have wings, because they do. And every sentence you speak could become someone's first breath back into life. Want to go deeper? Try mirror confrontation. Stare yourself down. No blinking, no filter, just raw, eye-to-eye presence. Then speak the truth, not just the pretty stuff. Say, I see where I've lied to myself. I see where I've settled, but I also see who I really am. Then shift, I forgive myself, and I now rise as a new force. This isn't a cute ritual, it's resurrection. Your words in that mirror carry the weight of rebirth. Feel your spine straighten as you speak. That's your soul stepping forward. That's your new voice arriving, ready to lead. Have a notebook called The Voice. Every morning, write down one sentence you wish someone said to you as a kid. Then say it to yourself now. I'm proud of you. You're not too broken to build. You're not too late to rise. These are the words that fill holes in your foundation. Don't wait for someone else to say them. Be the voice you always needed. Your self-talk isn't just mental. It's emotional healing. It's inner parenting. It's rewriting your history one sentence at a time. Say it until it becomes your truth. Say it until the child in you smiles. And finally, speak like the next 21 days are your rebirth, because they are. This is not just about changing how you think. This is about changing who you are. I speak like I've already won. I speak like I'm already free. I speak like I've seen the future, and it's waiting for me to catch up. No more waiting for confidence to show up. You talk like it's already in the room. You are the energy, you are the shift. So take a breath, clench your fists, and say it loud. For the next 21 days, I am unstoppable. And this voice inside me, it's never going silent again. This is it. Final stretch. You've spoken strength when you felt weak. You've spoken clarity when chaos screamed in your face. You've declared victory when everything around you said sit down. That voice you've built, it's no longer a whisper, it's a roar. And now it's time to lock it in. Cement it, make it unshakable. Say it now. This is my new normal. Yes, this power, this language, this emotional control. These words are your standard now. You've trained yourself to be your own weapon. You don't need to be rescued. You are your own rescue, and that's unbreakable. Let them underestimate you. Let them roll their eyes when they hear you talk to yourself like a warrior. Who cares? They don't live in your mind. They don't carry your past. They don't see your dreams. You owe them nothing, but you owe yourself everything. So the next time someone says that self-talk stuff doesn't work, smile, because you'll know it already has. You've seen the shift. You've felt the power. You've watched yourself speak pain into progress, doubt into direction, fear into fuel. You've done the work most people are too scared to start. And that's worth everything. Let's go even deeper, because you're ready now. You're not just changing your internal dialogue, you're changing your internal identity. You are no longer the victim of your thoughts. You are the creator of them. You shape them, guide them, craft them with purpose. You've learned the language of champions, the tone of unshakable vision. You've rebuilt your brain with your own words. And every time you open your mouth with power, your brain whispers back, yes, that's who I am now. This is neural rewiring in action. You are proof that change doesn't need years, just intention and repetition. So many people wait for the perfect moment to change. Not you. You decided I'll talk myself into the version I need to become. That's a superpower. When the world shuts down, you speak up. When people betray you, you don't become silent. You become stronger. Say this out loud. I don't need perfect. I need purpose. You've learned that clarity doesn't come from the outside. It comes from how you command your thoughts. This is your advantage now. When others shrink, you rise. When others doubt, you declare. When others stop, your voice says, keep going, we're not done yet. Let's give your mind some final commands. Lock these in. Make them law. I am the voice of certainty in a world of noise. I speak with precision, purpose, and power. My words are tools, and I use them to build the life I deserve. When I talk, I rise. When I affirm, I evolve. These aren't just affirmations. These are your war chants, your psychological blueprints, your emotional armor. Speak them like you've got an army inside your soul. Speak them like your future self is listening and smiling with fire in their eyes, saying, you finally remembered who you are. Now take a second. Look at the last 21 days. Look at the version of you who started this. That quiet version, that uncertain voice, that tired mind. Now look in the mirror. Do you see the difference? Do you feel it? That's real. That's not theory. That's not hype. That's proof. Proof that you are always one decision away from a different life, one sentence away from a different path. You didn't need some miracle. You just needed to speak like your future depended on it, and it did. That's the truth. That's your new standard. That's what separates you from everyone else who quit. You've now developed something rare, emotional command, not emotional suppression, not fake positivity, but powerful choice. That's what self-talk really is. Choosing how to narrate your story when the world wants to write it for you. Choosing how to show up when no one is clapping. Choosing to speak love when life gives you pain. And you've done that day after day with no applause. That's how warriors are built, in silence by choice through self-talk. And now, even when the world gets loud, your inner voice stays louder. Stronger, sharper, unstoppable. Let's not pretend this journey is over. It's only just beginning. This 21-day transformation isn't a challenge. It's a lifestyle, a permanent recalibration of your mental world. You don't stop just because the calendar hits 21. No, you build forever. You say, this is who I am now. This is what I do. I talk to myself like someone who wins. You don't need reminders anymore. This voice, it's not new. It's home. You don't need permission anymore. Your own words are your green light. Your own voice is your validation. Say it now. I will never speak weakness into my life again. You want to know how to stay in this state? You protect your voice. You don't let people speak fear into you. You don't let environments drain your energy. You guard your gate. That means every time something toxic tries to plant doubt, you say, not here. That means when the old voice tries to sneak in, you say, we don't speak like that anymore. You've cleaned out the mental trash. Now don't let it back in. You've trained your voice to lead you through fire. Now trust it. Let it guide you into the rooms that were once too big for your silence. You're not silent anymore. And finally, the world is going to feel the shift in you. They'll notice the calm in your presence, the certainty in your tone, the strength in your silence. And when they ask what changed, you'll smile and say, I changed how I talk to myself. That's it. That's the secret. That's the power. You'll know deep down you did this, not for applause, not for status, but for you, And now there's no turning back. The new voice inside you has taken over. It's clear, it's consistent, it's complete. You'll never speak the old way again, because now you finally sound like who you were born to be.